Today you landed on this video for a reason. I'm breaking my sweats too, you know. It's so much effort to come up with the best content strategy. We can't always be Jenna Marbles. I seriously question how she makes her content. However, what I do know is you can create content based on data. Hey, what now? Last week, I was at Austin, Texas, speaking at Social Media Week with my friend Brennan. At the conference, we got asked, how can we use data and analytics to predict what content to make next? That got me thinking, which is why today's video we're gonna go over how to use your analytics, how to read your data to make yourself blow up. If you wanna know more, all you gotta do is keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Jade and thanks so much for clicking on today's video. Today, we're talking all about data and analytics. Yeah, it's about to get really boring, so you can, grab a snack, grab a beverage of choice. I have water over there. Before we dive into the tips and tricks, I promise I'll get into it soon. I just want to apologize for not being so active on YouTube. It's probably because I was traveling. I was speaking at a conference, like I said earlier. I basically had so many panic attacks. Okay, hi. Nervous.
When I'm nervous?
Yeah.
There's no reason to be nervous.
No reason. That week of traveling, meetings, and presenting was a lot for Jade Darmawangsa, okay? She's a 17-year-old entrepreneur, but she can only handle so much. And I don't want to put any excuses, but I just want to give you guys some, reassurance that if you are going through mental health problems or just, mental breakdowns, trust me, it's normal, and I just want to let you know that this is a safe place. I was basically super stressed out about speaking my first time on a stage at UT Austin. I always, till this day, have points where I just doubt myself. So yeah, throughout this video, you're gonna see clips from the conference of me just being a nervous wreck. But besides the fact, we're diving right in. I just wanna let you know that I'm so thankful for you guys. I'm able to share my experience and that you're here today. All right, enough of the gushy stuff. We're gonna dive right in. All right, so the idea of reading your data starts off with the science experiment. All right, so do you remember when you were in middle school or high school and you have to do like those hypotheses, experiments in science class? You know, like the experiments where you had to drop the egg from the ceiling or like an electric wire circuit. Yeah, you guys did that at school? Okay, I know I dropped that out of school, but I definitely remember doing those experiments. You might be confused why I bring that up. Well, it's because every single content you make is just like a science experiment. Yeah, I basically had that epiphany moment a week ago and I wanted to share what I came up with. Basically, when you have a post, it creates data. Here's what I said at the conference about my thoughts of how you can use analytics to prove and predict content.
What do you, she's gone. Pass it to Jade. Yeah. Okay, how do you think that companies can use these analytics to their advantage, and what do you think that these analytics can tell them about their consumer base?
Do you think you make content? Yes, right? I think we make content, but what we really make is content that creates data. So what does that mean? I think what happens is we're no longer, it's like, why does it work when I post a selfie, no one likes my photo? Why is that? Why is it that it didn't work to do a screenshot of a meme and there's so much, because it's saturated. So I think what I really am moving towards is we're not content creators. We're people who make content that creates data, and that data will tell us what to make next. Let me break it down. When brands work with you and you get paid, you see a lot of influencers make millions of dollars from their brand. We all know that it's because they have an audience and an asset to them that's valuable. And it's not their video. It's actually their impressions, their data, it's their numbers. And I know it's really unmotivating to hear that, but that's the fucking truth. If you're someone who thinks that your value is in the video you make, it's not. Unless you're an editor or you're a videographer, truly, if you're a personal brand or a company, your asset is in the audience. So yeah, knowing that, I know it's super harsh to come on YouTube and just say, fuck your content because it sucks and you're not gonna get anywhere. But in reality, it's the truth. But I wanna give you hope because there is a way to always bring value to the table. And it starts with realizing that first, you're not a content creator, you're someone who makes data that happens to make content. And once you get in that mindset, you start to realize how valuable your analytics are. I know a lot of people who just don't look at their insights on Instagram. And it's so confusing. I haven't seen a lot of people really look at their data and understand what to make next. Because if you have enough, the keyword's enough. So that means make a lot of videos, make a lot of pictures. Once you have enough, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Which is why I'm gonna walk you through my favorite things you have to know to read your data. In science class, we'd always make hypotheses for our experiments. And a hypothesis is an if, then, because statement. If I blow up this, then it will blow up into more flames because more fire equals more fire. This is the same logic for your content strategy. I think it's super important to think this as an experiment where we're not totally right all the time. We only know by trying. Step 1, you want to gather all your data. You're not making any assumptions, you're just looking at the facts. All right, guys, so we got my Instagram here. I'm gonna use my account, for example. Typically, for my clients, I would use their Instagrams or YouTube's, but I don't want to obliterate someone's data, so we're gonna use my account. All right, so I have my data spreadsheet I created for this video. I will link it below so we can do this together. As you can see, what I'm doing is taking my top 3 most engaged posts and importing what I find. So I take my Instagram, right? And I basically take maybe this video from when I went to Bali for a meetup, and I'm gonna import the data. You hit the View Insights button, and everything pops up. Keep in mind, this happens when you have a business account. So make sure you have enough data and make sure your business accounts. Now, what's super important is you wanna import the discovery data, which means where are people discovering your post? For this video specifically, it was one of my top performing posts because it got on the Explore page to 3,869 impressions. What I want you guys to basically write down for step 1 is to just import what you notice and just facts about how people are finding your posts. Step 2 is analyzing your data. Now, data can be impressions, likes, comments, numbers, followers, like it can be whatever metrics you measure success upon. My favorite metric points are impressions, views for YouTube, or likes on Instagram, and comments. I feel like those are the 3 main crucial ones. Followers for me can come and go. A lot of people buy their followers. It's not the best metrics to base success upon. So now you want to build your if, then, because statement. Or like in science class, you want to build your hypotheses formula. This formula is the crucial thing that's going to make you be able to not guess on what content to make. Here's an example. What you want to do next is build your hypotheses. Make if, then, because statements. Just take post 3, for example. If I post a loopable video that's inspirational, then I will get on the Explore page because maybe people like to be inspired with 15-second clip. Here's the thing, I'm doing this for my channel, but it's not that fun without you guys. So I want you guys to build your if, then, because statements in the comments, and we can help each other out. Do this with me together. Grab your laptop and let's get some data. So once you build your if, then, because statement, it's time to do step 3, which is experiment. I want to challenge you to live up to your if, then, because statement and do nothing but for 1 month make content based on your hypotheses and see if you get any result. For me personally, it might be make how-to videos. I know this is scary, doing something for 1 month consecutively, posting every day, but try it out. And if your if then because statement doesn't work, it's probably because you're not gathering enough data. The beautiful thing about science experiments is you're gonna be able to fail and rebuild the next one over and over until you get a conclusion. And I wanna give you guys an example. If you have a keyword on YouTube, for example, a topic that, especially with the Gen Z category, a lot of it's like a day in a life, so a lot of people make that. And I've seen channels blow up to 100,000 in 1 year, just doing a day in a life every single week. And same with Instagram. If you realize that you post outfit pictures in this angle with this certain shot of my butt will get more likes, people, you've seen that. Ask yourself, what is the most highest engaged photo on my feed and why? I'm someone who wouldn't consider myself an expert, but I want to let you know that all I do is experiment, and all I do is not necessarily give you guys the proven tactics, that work 100%, because we all know there isn't a magic secret to social media growth. Genuinely, it's about A/B testing. And when you're using my hypothesis trick, it's gonna be able to help you think in a more logical, scientific formulation that will get you results. Because if you fuck up the formula, you can always go back to the data you plugged in. So the quality of data matters. If your content is fake and there's fake followers, you're not gonna get the right input and output. So realize that, this is all an experiment. And when you're trying this out, I hope you guys get value from this and realize that I'm constantly doing this with my YouTube and Instagram. I'm experimenting with how I make content for you guys. Whenever I see a comment that says, Jade, you're fucking boring, I'm gonna spice it up. Going back to my experimentation, I was experimenting with speaking last week in Austin, and you saw me break down multiple times. I'm generally just trying to give you guys the opportunity to analyze market trends and act on it, not even being an expert. I don't think you guys need to build an if then because with the perfect data. Just start now.
experimentation just means failing fast. So if you can take anything from this video, just please realize that I'm experimenting. You're experimenting. Content isn't supposed to be perfect. Your feed will come. Have faith and don't give up. So I love you guys so much. I actually want to introduce my new YouTube series I'm going to do on my channel. So starting next week, I'm going to start doing a Cooking with Jade episode with an Ask Jade show. So basically, I'm going to call you guys up and I'm going to answer your deepest, darkest questions about social media. We've done this in the past, like we have over 20-30 episodes, but I want to integrate something more spicy. So I hope you guys are excited for this new series. It's gonna be twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday on this channel. We finally have a schedule. Comment below your if then because statements and shout out to the comment winner.
Shout out to the comment winner. Comment on this post to be featured in the next episode.
If you want to be featured on the next video, all you gotta do is like this video, go comment. Oh yeah, if you want to be on the next Ask Jade show, there will be signups below. I finally have a system for signups. So all you gotta do, follow me on Instagram, post notifications, and I'll catch you guys later. I love you, Dharma Nation. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Good.